for the loving, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the loving, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Sports Gang Network here on MLB The Show 18. Today we're going to be doing episode 5 of the Chicago White Sox rebuild.
And in this episode, we're going to go through the month of July and take on the Royals, and then afterwards go through some box scores and then kind of go through some stats for the rest of the month. Let's get right into it.
All right, guys, before we get into the game, we got a little bit of business to deal with. So Lucas Giolito has an absolutely awful ERA so far. He's above 6. He is 3-8, so he is not playing how he wanted to be. I know he's young, but he's a guy that's not performing. He's not that great. He's 23, so he's definitely got time to get better, but he's just not a guy that we like at the moment. And we need rotation help right now. So that's a guy that we're going to look to move, look into some deals real quick. And what we came up with was going after a little bit of an older guy, not old, but more of a veteran guy that's on a little bit of a longer deal. Not too much money, but a guy that's going to be definitely better than Lucas Giolito. So Lucas and Jake Elmore, who is a 30-year-old second baseman sitting in AAA right now for Miles Mikolas, the starting pitcher from St. Louis. Alright, so about midway through July, we had a little bit of an unfortunate injury to Omar Narvaez. He fractured his wrist, so he's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. So he's on the 60-day DL at the moment. Kevin Smith has been playing. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just do it and see what happens. We're going to pull up Zach Collins, the catching prospect. He's kind of a guy that we think, we're going to throw him in the pool and let him sink or swim at the moment because he's not as good as we want him to be. But maybe he comes up and starts improving. So that's what we're going to go with and see what happens. So wish us luck on that one, guys. All right, it's Miles' first start. He is 12-2 at the moment. So hopefully we can get him up to 13-2. Leadoff batter coming up, Raul Mondesi. The 1-2 to Mondesi is hit slowly to second base, and the play is not going to be made. He's going to run that one out down the line. He is fast, and he made it down to first on that one. That is ruled a base hit.
That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. The 2-2. Swung on and hit to right. Garcia's chasing it up, and he makes the play in foul territory.
After that, you're going to get Whit Merrifield into the box. And he's going to watch that one and take a walk to first base.
Pitch swung on and missed, and they double steal, and it is successful for the Royals. 2 runners in scoring position here with 1 out. Perez at the plate. The 1-2 to Perez. Swung on and missed. The ball gets away from the catcher. The man's coming home, and he gets there.
Runners on the corner right now. 3-1 count. It is going to be driven deep right field, and that ball is gone. Here comes the 1-1 to Brett Phillips, and the runner takes off, and Zach Collins throws and guns him out at second base for Zach Collins' first ever assist. What a throw right there. He's going to get him at second base. 2 outs on the inning. The full count pitch here is watched. He's going to take first base. Good at bat right there from Moncada.
That's going to be low to Abreu. That's going to put a runner on first and second with 1 out in the inning.
Here comes another 2-2 to Davidson. And he's going to drive that one to right field. The right fielder's back. He's under it. And he catches it. The guy at second tags. He's on his way. And he makes it into third base. Sack fly right there.
The 2-1 pitch is hit back up the middle. And that's going to score the first run of the game for the White Sox.
1-2, 2 outs to Palka. He's going to swing and miss at the high cheese at his eyes. That's going to be out number 3 for the White Sox. The 2-2 pitch to Alex Gordon here is hit down the right field line. That's going to be fair, and that's going to be a single for Alex Gordon right there. Beats the shift. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to Soler, and he's going to pop that one up to center field for the 3rd out of the inning. Ryan Cordell drifts under that one, and we're out of the 2nd inning right now for the White Sox.
Trace Thompson, the 3-2 pitch, swung on and hit deep down the left field line. The left fielder gets over there and makes the play in foul territory. Thompson thought he had one there.
The first at bat for the rookie Zach Collins right here. He's got an 0-2 count on him, and he's going to watch that one outside. Zach Collins' first at bat of his young career right here, and he's going to watch a curveball right down the middle of the plate, out number 2. Disappointing first at bat for him. Here comes a 1-2 to Merrifield, and that's going to be driven down the left field line. It's He gonna get there? Yes, he is. Good play right there by Daniel Palka.
The 1-1 to Perez is going to be hit back behind Collins. He races back there, dives, and just misses it. Good effort there by Collins. Another pitch to Perez. It is a hit deep to center, and Cordell's just going to turn around and watch that one go over the center field fence. 8th home run of the season for Perez as he stunts going around second base.
The 3-1 to O'Hearn is going to be swung, hit back to the pitcher. He's going to make that play pretty easily. Toss it over to first. Out number 2 of the inning.
3-2 to Goodwin. It is a hit to the second baseman. Yoan Moncada is going to make that play for the 3rd out of the inning.
All right, Tim Anderson's going to come up after that. Lead off the inning. It's a 1-2 count. He's going to drive that one to third base. Easy play right there for the third baseman. Out number 1.
That's going to bring up the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. The 1-1 is swung on and hit deep to right. Moncada is just going to watch that one go over the wall. Finally one for the White Sox. They've had to watch 2 go over their head on their side. It's nice to see one go over for them. 23rd on the season for Moncada. He extends his White Sox home run lead. The 1-2 to Phillips is hit high in the middle of the diamond. Pitcher's just going to get back there and almost not make that play.
The 3-2 to Dozier is going to be watched, and he's going to take a base down to first. Here we go.
3-2 pitch is hit back up the middle. Moncada delayed flip to second, and they get nobody. That's going to bring up Salvador Perez here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 1-1 is a hit to the second baseman. Tim Anderson is going to make that play to first base and get out of this inning, only giving up the 1 run. The 1-2 to Palka is a hit deep to center. Not quite deep enough that he's going to get underneath that and make the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
It's going to be hit up the middle. That's going to be a single, and that's going to end the day for Mikolas. He's given up 6 runs already. That's another hit. He's done for the day. They're going to bring in Jose Alvarado to relieve him today in the 5th inning. He's got 1 on. The pitch is going to be hit to left center field. Is he going to cut that one off? He is. He better get it in. The runner's coming. Is he going to get there? He's stopping at third base.
That's going to bring Brett Phillips to the plate with runners on 2nd and 3rd. The pitch is a hit right down the third base line. That's going to score a run, and Phillips is going to get to first base.
The 2-1 to him is going to be juiced to center field. Is he going to get there? He botches it. It's off the wall. The runners are running. He gets up. He's throwing it in. What are they going to do? And the guy's going to stop at third base. That's a 2-run triple.
That's going to bring Jorge Soler up to the plate. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Ground ball to third. Anderson charges it, fires it to second, and back to first base. About the only thing that's gone right for the White Sox in this game. That's going to get them out of the inning, but they trail 9-2.
Here comes a 2-2 to Cordell. He's going to drive that one in between third and second. He's going to throw it to second, back to first, and it's only going to be 1. He is going to hit into a fielder's choice on that one. The 2-2 to Moncada, and the runner takes off. He's going to watch it, and he got him at second base. That's going to be out number 3 of the inning. Goodwin's going to come to the plate after that. The 0-2 pitch to him is going to be watched right down the middle. Strikeout. That's going to be out number 3 for the White Sox. They're going to get out of this inning. Bruce Rondon is going to come into the game right here for Jose Alvarado. Try to take over where he left off and hopefully just kind of limit the damage through this game. He's going to drive that one to right field, and Avi Sale's going to get to that one, out number 1. He's going to hit that one, and Zach Collins is going to make an easy play right there, out number 2 of the inning. Breaks his bat on that one.
It swung on and missed. Good inning here for Rondon, just kind of to limit the damage here in a game where the White Sox have been trailing pretty much the entire way. The 1-2 to Palka. It swung on and hit to right. He's just going to drift right over there and make that play for the 2nd out of the inning for the Royals.
The 3-2 pitch to Merrifield is going to be driven down the left field line. Fair ball. Palka gets over quick. He's trying to get it in as fast as he can, and that's going to be a double for Whit Merrifield.
That's going to bring up Salvador Perez here. Runner on second, 1 out. The 1-1 is swung on and hit to third. He makes the play across the diamond for the second out of the inning.
It is going to be hit to first base. That's going to be the third out of the inning for the White Sox. Going into the bottom of the 8th, it is 9-2 Royals. The 1-2 to Cordell is going to be hit down the third base line. He's going to catch it. He's throwing it across the diamond. And error by the first baseman. He's going to reach on an E3 right there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to swing. It's getting behind the catcher. Is he going to get there? No, he is not. He swung at one in the dirt for out number 3.
The 3-2 to O'Hearn is hit to left. Palka's going to chase this down again. Get this back into the infield. Misses cutoff man. Nothing can go right for the White Sox.
The 1-2 to Gordon is going to be hit down the right field line. Did they do it again? Yes, they did. The White Sox cannot catch a break right now. 3-run home run for Alex Gordon. The 3-2 to Soler is swung and missed. He's going to get out of the inning after giving up 3 runs on a big fly by Alex Gordon.
That's going to bring Jose Abreu to the dish here in the bottom of the 9th inning, trailing by 10. The 1-1 to Abreu is swung on and hit deep to left. Is it deep enough? Of course not. Left fielder gets underneath it. Wouldn't really expect the White Sox to be able to do anything good. They haven't since the first inning.
The 2-2 count to Palka is watched. Fastball low. Game over. 12-2 Royals. That was a beatdown from the beginning.
The White Sox just kind of got onslaughted there by the Royals. Nothing they could really do from the beginning.
All right, at the end of the month, our record is now at 45-63. We had one All-Star, was Jose Abreu. Other than that, nobody else made it. I'm pretty sure that Moncada got gypped. He had 25 home runs going into it. That's insane that he didn't make the All-Star game to me. No home run derby, no All-Star game. But whatever, that's another story for another day. So now we're going to get right into some stats from some games, look at the box score, see what kind of happened, maybe look into some of our bigger games, better performances from some guys. So here we go. First game right here is a game against Seattle that we did pitch a shutout. So James Shields actually went 9 innings in this one, only 4 strikeouts, but he had a full game shutout. That is really impressive. Only the 1 walk is also insane. That's great. So definitely a great game. And look who he was pitching against, King Felix. He just outdueled King Felix 9 innings against the Mariners. That's insane. So to score those 5 runs, they were spread out over the entire game. We did have a couple doubles from Moncada and Thompson. Palka hit a deep shot, had 2 RBIs in the game along with some other guys. So it was a pretty good game, hitting the ball as well. We had 7 total hits, which is okay. Only 6 Ks is good, I think. Took 4 walks, so we were definitely disciplined at the plate. But the pitching effort from James Shields going 9 innings against King Felix, shutting them down, that was just a good game that we definitely wanted to show y'all.
Alright guys, so another game we wanted to show you was this one here against the Angels, where we put up 12 runs and 16 hits. We had a home run from Abreu, Moncada, and Cordell. Garcia also was 1 hit away from the cycle. He missed the home run. We had a double from Anderson and Moncada. Just an all-around good offensive effort there. Like I said, 16 hits, a total of 15 strikeouts, which is not good. But that is kind of overshadowed by the 12 runs we scored, the 16 hits. We had Ronaldo Lopez start this game for us. He's had a kind of an up-and-down season, mostly down. But he went 5 innings in this one, gave up 5 earned, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout, and was able to get the win. Our bullpen came in and kind of held them to only 1 run after Lopez gave up the 5 through 5. And so all around, a good effort for us, and it just shows that we can put runs on the board when our offense is clicking on all cylinders.
Alright guys, so now we're going to go through the lineup and look at some stats for the month of July. Tim Anderson is currently hitting .239. He does have the 16 home runs, so that's definitely good, but the average needs to come up. Yoan is hitting .257. He still has 25 home runs on the year, so he's hitting the bombs. The average is there, just maybe a little bit better would be good. Abreu is still hitting above 300 with 16 home runs, 63 RBIs in that 3-hole. Davidson hitting .220 with 8 bombs. Need that to get better. That's not great, but you don't expect it from a 71 overall anyway. Avisail hitting .284. 4 home runs is disappointing, but the .284 is definitely good. Playing good in the field, so he's been a good asset to us this year. Palka's hitting .256, 14 home runs, so a good season from Palka for sure in his rookie year. Trace is hitting .230 with 14 home runs, needs to bump the average up. And in Zach Collins' limited time, he's only hitting .150 with 2 home runs, so it's not there. But if you do notice, his overall has risen 5 overall points in less than a month. So hopefully he can continue to grow and become a player that we can rely on at the catcher position. Cordell's hitting .241, 5 home runs, so he's okay. You don't expect him to be great, but he's doing what he does in center field, so it's all right.
All right, so on the pitching side of things, not much to mention except for these two guys. We want to mention Kodai Senga, still having a good year. He's 11-6 with a 3.02 ERA, and the 1.28 whip is very good. So he's still doing his thing in the midst of the White Sox not having such a good season. And also Miles Mikolas, who we acquired in the trade for Lucas Giolito. He is a 13-4, still with the sub-3 ERA and the 1.26 whip. So he's pitching well. We hope that he could just kind of hold down the end of our rotation and just keep pitching well and doing his thing for the rest of the season for us. All right, for our minor league system, we want to mention a lot of our prospects because most of all of our pitchers in the minors are all prospects. So we want to go through some of them. Alexei Uribe is 5-2 with a 1.84 ERA and really close to a 1 whip, and so he's pitching really well. Adam Koffenstein, 4-6 with a 3.46 ERA and the 1.34 whip, so he's doing all right. I think he's at the right level for him right now. Connor Pilkington is 9-8 with a 3.82 ERA and the 1.40 whip, so I think he's at the right place right now. Dane Dunning, the 4-6. All the guys down here in AA are really just kind of doing the same thing. All the ERA is about the same with the exception of Alexei Uribe. All these guys we're just looking to kind of get better and eventually maybe make it to AAA at some point. So in AAA we have guys like Dylan Covey he's 4-9 with a 3.90 ERA and a 1.38 whip. We have Kopech, who is 8-7 on the season, just above a 4 ERA and the 1.51 whip. And so that's a guy that we want to see maybe come up maybe next year, maybe mid of the year next year. We also have Alec Hansen. He's 5-11 with a 4.37 ERA and the 1.21 whip. There's Carson Fulmer. He's 3-3 with a 2.04 ERA, which is really good. We're really proud of him for what he's doing in AAA right now. Dylan Cease has kind of been the star in AAA all season. He's 8-4 with a 2.62 ERA and a 1.18 whip. So he's been very consistent throughout the year, just throwing quality innings and doing his thing down in AAA. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe and leave a like.
And don't forget to comment down below if you have any feedback or suggestions of things you'd like to see on this series. Thank y'all for watching episode 5 of the Chicago White Sox Rebuild on the Sports Gaming Network, and that's us signing out.
Peace.
I'm in it for the life.